We are live,
Okay, we are on air.
apparently.
Yes.
Oh,
Hello, YouTube.
Right, waiting for it to come up, but it's not coming up. Where are we?
I was going to say, we've gone.
Yeah, it works now. Works
There
now.
we go. We are live. It is there.
Yay.
Yes, indeed.
I have
So-
the chat.
Hello, everyone.
To YouTube, welcome to the Three Dudes One Stream
But
live weekly broadcast thing, which we were doing. We were previously doing it on the Tabletop WarJames channel. Say hello, Tabletop WarJames.
Hello, but I'm no longer telling
Yeah, I was going to say.
He's westberkshiregaming James now,
Yeah,
which is pretty damn awesome. So we've moved the stream over to us, and we're probably just going to carry on from where we were last time.
Yeah, I was going to say, the format isn't really going to change.
No.
Just to
But
change
just
it.
thought it'd be
Maybe later
Location.
on get a fancy layout over the top. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably work something out along those lines. Will can do that. He's our resident computer design guru.
Yeah, okay.
Right, I did have written down everything we were going to talk about.
Yes, I have got it.
I do not have it, so.
So,
All on my phone.
yes, we're going to do an introduction as to it being on a different channel, which we've done.
Did we want to.
It's just a weekly chat. We can discuss heresy bits and pieces and just hobby related stuff. We tend to get a little bit sidetracked and a little bit off topic.
every now and then.
Every once in a while.
Every time.
But we hope you guys enjoy it. We hope you will continue to come along and join us in the chats. And we hope you have a good time.
Ask questions.
And ask questions
definitely.
and comment and criticise people for their army choices, James. And
Yeah, I saw that. Commenting on my life choices. Just quickly, is my microphone? I'm not using my other microphone because it was slowing down my PC too much. So
No, you sound fine to me.
it sounds fine to me.
the 3 out of 4 Berks. Well, no, there's actually 5. No,
Yeah,
there's
there are
5.
5 of us.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, there
only
are fun.
3 of us are interested in heresy, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
probably end up doing a 40k one at some point, and then you might meet some of the others in a live
Yes.
environment. But hello and good evening and welcome, and thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
Indeed.
so
Thank you very much.
I would just like to say a massive thank you to Matt and Will and Alex and Arthur. I always forget about Arthur.
It's
I'm so sorry, Arthur.
Easy to do.
for letting me join the channel. I felt it was the best sort of way forward with everything. So yeah, rather than just it being on my channel, everyone benefits from this, which is awesome. And I get on really well with Matt and Will as well. So
Yeah, definitely.
it's gonna be good. I mean, we had a really good heresy game the other week.
I was going to say, except
Yes,
when
we did.
except
That
when we
has-
play heresy games.
No spoilers. No
That has,
spoilers.
No, that has gone to our editor-in-chief today.
Wait,
So hopefully we'll have that.
I'm looking forward to.
It is a very, very good game.
It's a very good game.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about it, but we'll have to talk about it once it goes live.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very entertaining to watch, I have to say.
We can talk about the awesome game that went up yesterday, which
I'm about 20 minutes in on that at the minute.
if you haven't seen it, go to the 33-minute mark and you get to see the best round of assault ever.
The 33-minute mark. What happened to the 33-minute mark?
Well, I won't spoil anything, but it involves.
Oh God, I know what happened.
Yeah.
Minute mark.
It involves Alex streaking across the screen.
Unfortunately, not. No, that would have made it far more entertaining. No, it's a certain gold chap.
Yeah.
I believe,
Yes.
if it's the one I'm thinking of.
Yes. Indeed.
Wow,
So-
we have 8 people watching at the minute. That is
Nice.
awesome. So yeah, guys.
Now, gaming. We did realise that in the giveaway video there is no audio.
Wait.
That was bizarre. That was bizarre. My headset just turned itself off.
Yeah.
I quite know as well.
So introduction. Obviously, we've got myself, James, Matt, and Will here.
Hello.
As Matt just said, the live stream is about heresy and everything else. So I'm just quickly reading off the list that we wrote up. Hobby progress.
Hobby progress.
Who would like to start?
I'll tell you what, James, you're the newest member.
Yeah.
Why don't you set us going this week?
So I have done no heresy for the last. I haven't really done any heresy this year yet, to be honest.
With the exception of an awesome game the other week.
But yeah, I built a load of the Death Guard models ready to be painted. They're all sitting there ready still to be painted. So I've got like, I think 30 tactical marines that I've got to paint and everything else. I'm kind of having a break from painting Space Marines at the minute. Because my iron hands are pretty much finished now, so I needed a break. So I've started something new.
Yes, indeed.
Firstly,
Hey Martin, and hello Alice.
I've been painting my my Shadespire stuff.
You have indeed.
Oh yes, which looks very good.
Which I've got the if you can see on the little plinth, I've got my if it focus, the Stormcast Eternals, which hopefully is it focusing?
Yep. Wait, that it did the first time round.
All right. Okay. So there, I've got those ready for Shadespire. I've also got my Oryx Iron Jaws, which are pretty much they're just all base coats and stuff at the minute. Getting the yellows down and the greens.
That's a very nice yellow, I have to say.
Then I have been building a new army.
Yay!
Right, first up, I just want to answer the question for Nevermind Pollux on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yes, I know I said I was going to do stuff, but obviously with joining Westberks Gaming, the direction has changed slightly. I'm still doing 30k.
Hey! Don't you blame us?
It is not our fault. It is definitely not our fault.
In my typical butterfly fashion. But in actual fact, I was talking to Sam and Jody the other day, and Callum actually.
Oh yeah.
I just listened to their latest episode on Unremembered Heresy.
Yeah.
And I mentioned in there quite a bit, and and yeah, they were saying how like we started a chat and they just listed pretty much everything I said I was going to do in the last like month, and yeah, it was quite a lot.
How many of them are you still doing?
None.
None. So I'm starting I want to say Astra Imperial Guard. I cannot. Yeah, but it's not going to be Guard. It's going to be mainly Stormtroopers.
That's exactly what I would do if I was doing.
So it's going to be mainly Valkyries. It's going to be Tempestus Scions. And as I found out, because they're auxiliary units, I can run Ogryns and Bulgrins with the Tempestus without losing their regimental rules and everything else, which is going to be awesome.
I did not know that. That is going to be awesome.
So I'm going to be running some Bulgrins in the Valkyries and dropping them in. I'm going to have Tauruxes or Taurox Primes running the Scions up. Then as an attachment, I'm relatively new to 40k as well at the minute. I'm running the Recon one, I think it is, the fast attack one. And basically, that's the one. And I'm just going to be filling that with Sentinels. Recon, Scout Sentinel.
Going to be very cool.
So here is
very,
one
very
I've already done. I'm going to snip the helmet off and put one of the Scion helmets on once they come through. The Heavy Flamer is all magnetized, so I can swap weapons in and out. I've left the canopy off at the minute for painting. So that's pretty much what I've been working on. I'm going to save the other bit till last.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the best option. The
other bit is you have to watch till the end of the live stream to see what's coming up.
Yeah, you can play. You can. That can close out the show.
It's worth it.
It can.
I'm worth it.
I'm aiming to build up to a 2,000 point army using 2 detachments.
Yeah,
maybe 3, depending on if I'll go with the airborne detachment as well to run 3 Valkyries. So that's my game plan for 40k, and then Heresy I'll be doing the Death Guard, and that's pretty much it. So, but we'll go into that in a minute with the update properly.
Yes.
So,
that's cool.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been hobbying, and then obviously I've started this.
Yep.
I mean, there's nothing special about it really. It's just a Valkyrie.
It's pretty boring, actually, isn't it? Yeah,
it's pretty boring. It's just a very Valkyrie. So if you really want to find out, follow us on Instagram. Go and follow westberkshiregaming or WBG James. I think it's WBG James.
It is, yeah. I think it's WBG James, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, eventually we're all going to have our own little personal Westberks accounts and that, and then the main one as well, which would be cool. So
just not quite got around to that yet, but yeah, that's
so. Who wants to go next?
Well, I'll tell you what.
I know what Will's been working on.
Before we do go to the next person, let's say hello to Jody and Martin and
yo
Ellis. Never mind the Pollux. Nice to see you. Yeah, no Pirate Gretchen, unfortunately, Sam.
Such a disappointment.
Unfortunately,
such a disappointment.
But this is going to be maybe not quite as cool, but
cool in a different way.
Certainly up there.
Cool in a different way.
I really want to get some of like the Elysian units as well, maybe like the little buggies and stuff.
Yeah, little Tauruxes.
I don't know if they still sell the little buggy. Do they?
They do.
Do they?
The Tauruxes.
And the drop signals and stuff. I know this isn't heresy, but
no. But
this is just. I
mean, it's progress. It's progress.
So that's it. That's me.
All right, fantastic. That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
How about you, Mr. Will?
Mr. Will.
Mr. Will.
So I've been doing not heresy related, but I've done a fair few Primaris this last week or so.
That is a tray of Hellblasters, people.
Yeah, 15 Hellblasters, 15 Intercessors, and I've got 9 Inceptors.
Will, I quite like your cheese board there. What kind of cheese is on there?
The finest plasma cheese. So I'm really cracking on with the Primaris. I've got another 10 Hellblasters on the desk in front of me, 9 Inceptors, and another 10 Intercessors. And I was going to go along and buy something else today, but I didn't in the end. But there will probably be a few more bits coming. I need a couple more things to get myself up to 2,500 of pure Primaris, which is what I'd like to aim for.
Is that another 15 Hellblasters?
No, actually, I want something that's like dedicated anti-tank. So it's either going to be the repulsor for the las cannons, or I was thinking about getting some tarantula turrets. Because you can give them las cannons and they're pretty cheap.
Well, you can make them if you've got loads of Razorbacks or friends that have got Razorbacks. Make them yourself.
Yeah, that's a good shout, actually.
Because the Bastion kit comes with like a platform that goes on top with 3 legs on it.
Okay.
So if you've got some of those, then you can take a Razorback turret. You'll have to clip the pipes off the las cannons. Literally, basically, it sits straight on top.
Ah, nice. I'll give that a go. Because, I think I need... If I get 3 Tarantula turrets, I think I worked it out. If I get 3 Tarantula turrets and finish off all the stuff that I've got here, then it's like 2,497. So...
okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So...
jolly good.
Yeah, that's my progress. What about you, Mr. Matt?
What about me, Mr. Matt? I have been doing... What have I been doing? Putting transfers on stuff.
Yeah,
I think
much all of
Matt's the only one that's been doing some 30k.
Yeah,
I have, but I've also been doing a shed load of 40k stuff as well. All of my infantry, with the exception of my veteran squad, have transfers now. One of my Contemptors has transfers. I built myself this handsome little chap.
Yeah, the old Leviathan.
Yep, with magnetized arms, so I can switch them around depending on what I want to do. So unfortunately, the weather's been shocking the last few days, so I've not had a chance to spray him, but that is my next plan. And then I still need to work out what I'm going to do with the rest of my list. I need to work out what to do with my greetings from the warp list.
That's something we're going to discuss today, I think, aren't we?
Yes.
So
lots of Death Guard for both 30k and 40k. Actually,
I actually feel I should defend myself here and say actually I have been doing some heresy because I've been doing a couple more Custodes.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Which are for heresy as well as for 40k.
Yeah. So. But yes, it's been a very 40k focused week, unfortunately, this week, Sam. But we'll get back on track next week, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's purely because we've got a game on.
Yeah.
Saturday, really, which we're sort of all frantically preparing for.
Yes, we've got quite a special video coming up.
I'm going to be working on a lot of like 40k lately because obviously I don't have a 40k army, and obviously the channel is predominantly 40k.
Yeah, unfortunately it is.
Yeah.
So, but not only that, I've always wanted to do a Scion army ever since their codex came out in 6th edition.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I've always wanted to do a standalone army of Tempestor Scions, and now that I know I can do it with Ogrins and Bullgrins.
I think it is worth saying that although the channel is still predominantly 40k, we've got at least 2 or 3 30k games either up or coming up in the near future.
Yeah, I mean,
there are a few on there.
We've got a few oncoming, so I think especially with you here, James, we'll.
I bring the heresy.
We're going to be doing a lot more heresy if we can fit in, especially because me and Matt are big fans of heresy as well.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if we're lucky and the Blood Angels rules are good, we might even get Alex involved.
Yeah,
potentially, because he's got a Blood Angel 40k. But
yeah, no, it will be good. I mean, obviously, I predominantly play 30k. In actual fact, the only armies I have currently are 30k armies that are playable. So. And then I suppose Matt, you're working on your Death Guard.
I am.
So that's pretty much hobby progress, should I say?
Yeah, I think
so.
I think that's fair.
Just have a quick look at the chat. We've got 8 people watching, which is fantastic.
Yeah, that's great.
Jodie, what's Jodie said? You need to put more dates up and get people over to play 30k.
We do indeed. I've had Sam. Emperor's Path Sam has been here and played a game and utterly smashed my old Death Guard army with his oh god, what was the tournament in Gibraltar?
Was
that the list that he
SNN,
the SN Battle Report list tournament thing?
Yeah,
he smashed me with his Space Wolves. But we've had a couple of other games from viewers, but they've both been 40k ones. But if anybody wants to
we're always
come and play 30k, just give us a shout. We will always be willing to play it.
Absolutely.
Definitely. We lost James again. It's frozen.
James has he?
Looks like it.
Yeah,
or he's just sitting very, very still.
James is just sitting very, very still. he has learned the art of.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Right. So what else we got going on?
What else in the list of topics?
So Sam's doing 40k at the moment, but he sprayed his betrayal at Calf White for Imperial Fists. Jolly good. I like it. Blood Bowl and Shadespire. Yep, we are going to be adding some Shadespire. I don't know about Blood Bowl.
He's gone to buy a new army. He probably has.
I don't know about Shadespire. Sorry, I don't know about Blood Bowl.
No, we want to get more specialist games on. So Necromunda, Shadespire, Titanicus when it eventually comes out. But Blood Bowl. Maybe. But
that one's definitely a maybe. Fist for the Win, I completely agree. I've got some behind me that I really need to finish at some point. Blood Angels 40k, I think they're quite good. I've not really played them all that much. I think Alex has only used them a couple of times.
Yeah, they've never have they done well. I think they've won one of the games they've been in anyway.
Yeah, I think so.
That was when
Welcome back.
What new army did you pick up?
No, the weather is absolutely. I mean, I'm surprised you can't hear the wind howling through the door at the minute. When the weather's really, really bad, my connection drops like majorly.
The wind blows all the wireless away.
It does, but not only that. I think there's people indoors watching like Netflix as well as me doing this, and then someone else will be on the computer as well. So it drops the connection right down, which is really annoying.
You should change the password on the router.
Yeah.
Well, this is actually because I've created my own network on the network. So.
Okay.
But where were we?
We were going through the chat.
Yeah, we were just checking the chat.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, going back to quickly what Jodie said, to get some 30k players in and that. I've actually got a week off, not next week, the week after, and then I've got the last week of March off as well. So
Okay.
I can arrange something with you guys if you want, or something else. So
Yeah, or yeah, either one of us, or you're more than welcome to just to use the table here. If somebody else, if somebody specifically wants to play you, you're more than welcome to come and do that here.
Yeah, obviously Heresy.
Well, it's my flat.
So you can come and stay and bring some friends, bring some alcohol, have a party. It's all good.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, you're more than welcome to. But yeah,
you know, that's cool. Yeah, I was going to say I was going to talk to you after the chat and sort out some other games and stuff as well, which would be quite cool.
Yeah.
Even the fact that I've got 2 Shadespire armies here now, so we can.
Yes, indeed. That was another comment from, I think it was Martin that mentioned Shadespire.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shadespire. We've said that we will be getting involved in that and Necromunda at some stage. Again,
Definitely.
not strictly Heresy, but just sort of branching out a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I suppose we could probably just start rolling into.
Start talking about Heresy.
We probably should. Yeah, we probably should.
Well, I was going to say like a channel update kind of thing, and let everyone know what's going to go on, and then we can crack on with some Heresy.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good plan. That's a good plan.
So basically, obviously, I'm helping with the Heresy side of stuff.
Yes.
That's basically what I bring. But then, obviously, I'm building a 40k army, so you're going to be seeing me playing some 40k along with Matt and Will and Alex and Arthur, and then anybody else, obviously, who wants to play, because I know Matt and Will want to do some more versus the viewers.
Yeah, they were really good fun.
Yes, indeed, we do.
Not that I played any, but they were good fun to watch, the one that the one that I watched.
And then also, I think we're going to be throwing up... have we got an email? Have we got an email?
Yeah, there's an email in the chat. Is in the channel description.
Brilliant.
You can get us through.
Yeah, if you guys,
Facebook group and all that sort of
contact us for games or anything like that. If you want us to talk about something, even if you want us to talk about an event you're running or something. I'm willing to do that.
Hey,
so, even lists. If you want to send us lists that you want us to go over. I mean, we're probably not the most competitive players, but
we know a semi-decent list though when we see it. I think.
Yeah,
probably.
We all tend to play more narrative.
Because
that's what I'm in here for.
Yeah.
Noob's just joined. What have I missed? James has started 4 new armies since the last started. So
funnily enough, it's true.
Yeah.
So technically it's 2 because I've started Astra Militarum and Tempestus Scion
and Stormcast Eternals and Oryx.
Yeah, so it is actually true.
So we're mainly narrative players. We tend to play fluffy lists or lists to stories rather than actually. We all do bring a little bit of a competitive edge because if you don't, then you're gonna get tabled.
Yeah,
nobody likes to get tabled.
Nice to have a strong list, but the important thing is to have a list that sort of fits the style of game that we're playing and makes sense.
And
there's the guy that always brings a full mech tank army.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's all I've got.
Or 30 Hellblasters.
They're Dark Angels. It's narrative.
So if you've got lists and that you want to send us in to just go over, and I mean we can try and help you improve or make them more fluffy because we all know a bit. I mean between the 3 of us, we know quite a lot of the narrative and the fluff side. And the stories and that of the Heresy.
Indeed.
I mean, I've been doing nothing but listening to audiobooks and that, and it's been really good. I mean, I love it. I'm listening to some of Gaunt's Ghosts audiobooks at the minute.
Oh, just to get in the guard mindset.
Yeah, that's kind of tend to what I do. I listen to an audiobook of an army I'm doing. And get you in the mindset. Yeah. So if you want me to buy an army, just send me an audiobook.
Everyone send James every single audiobook you can.
And that's kind of how I build my armies. So, but then we're going to be looking at Shadespire, as Matt said, doing because you can pretty much do film. Well, we've got to work out how to film it first because it's an ongoing game. It's not really a stop-start game.
Yeah. Well, if it's only 40 minutes long, we just chuck a camera up on a tripod somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to be looking at doing more live things on Instagram and stuff as well while we're recording battle reports. You can have like a mini behind the scenes sort of thing, like through Instagram. So you get like a preview. We won't record the whole thing on Instagram.
No, but just put a bit of a tease, a bit of a
tease.
Sneak peek.
And then obviously Necromunda. I mean, I think I've pretty much gone with Goliath. So
I'm going with Orlok.
Yeah, we was doing Orlok, and Matt is. I think Matt wants to do Escher, don't you?
Yes, I do indeed.
So
I'm a big fan of the 80s and all those hairstyles and shoulder pads and things. Really.
And I'm currently working on a 2x2 tile for Necromunda. It's mainly built for the 3D aspect of the game. So there's walkways. There's a big flat area on it where we can put what we like there, so it looks better. Like we can change it to like the theme of the game that we want to play and things, like Grand Theft Goliath. Where you got
I like it,
and things like that. So you got all that to look forward to. Obviously, there'll be more 40k coming up.
Many more 40k
games. Hopefully
40k.
I mean, between Matt and myself, I think we're going to be trying to do some sort of tutorials and stuff.
Not necessarily tutorials, but some kind of painting videos.
You want to do sit and paint videos, don't you? Basically.
Yeah. Like live stream hangouts.
They're really good fun, actually. They're really good fun.
Yeah. So you can. Yeah, I think because I need to find out where you got that bracket, Matt, because I need to get one.
Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon.
I'll send you the link.
Yeah, I definitely need that because that will help me massively in trying to do some stuff. I've already had.
For those wondering about the bracket, it's just this that holds my phone down here.
I need to find out
my phone in painting.
So, but yeah, I mean, I can show you how I built this like bog standard Valkyrie.
It's. I mean, James, it's a little bit boring. I'm not gonna lie. I think it looks a little bit boring.
And the Valkyrie's going to close us out, so it'll be great. But that's pretty much it for the channel. The channel's going to stay the same. There's just going to be more stuff, hopefully, more content.
Yes, we'll do this live stream weekly as we have done previously, but it will just obviously just be on this channel instead. And as I said, we'll probably try and get some kind of specific 40k live stream going for those that are more interested in that side of things, or just fancy joining us 3, 4, 5 idiots chatting about stuff.
Yeah, I mean, even if we like split this live stream into 30k section and a 40k section and stuff like that, because then it's totally up. We don't know what's going to happen with it, so we'll have to find out and go from there.
And we'll also have frequent updates on a Heresy Tale of Painters, which you seem to have forgotten about, James.
I forgot about mainly because like you've got to have 1,000 points painted by the end of March.
Yes.
So I will paint it up in the last
like 3 days. So
it's going to paint. I'll probably paint it in my last week. I've got that week off the end of March, so I'm probably going to do that. Just quickly, Noob with a brush. How about a beginner's guide to Age of Sigmar? Age of Sigmar is something
I would like to do.
Oh yes, Age of Sigmar is something that I'm very, very keen on.
I think all three of us. I mean, when I came over to play against Will, we actually had a chat about doing maybe some Age of Sigmar.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
So
I'm probably going to do a in that, because we'll all be learning it as well. It would probably make sense to do some kind of how to play. Age of Sigmar video series.
I've never played it, so
no. I think we played it. We played it the day it was released. Or something.
Like using I don't even know if they're the most recent rules, but
using the 4 pages of rules or whatever it was.
Yeah,
and we got absolutely smashed by Dark Elf Executioners. I seem to remember.
Yeah, Dark Elves seem very powerful.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's still the case. But we'll find out, and we'll do a video series for it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Should we call it? How about Noob's Guide to AOS?
Yes.
Give him a shout out in the title series or series title as well.
You're going to be famous, Noob.
So, and then I completely forgot what I spoke about the other day with you guys as well.
What did you talk about the other day? I forgot.
The kind of mini army progress videos.
Oh yes, of course, yeah.
So as I'm completely new, I'm not completely new to 40k. I've played like one game. with my towel, and I think I actually played the game with Jody, and that was I played 2 games because I played against Jody.
Yes, up at Warhammer World last year.
I played against Jody at my place, and then I played with Jody. No, I didn't play with Jody, but
James.
I played a game with Jody against James, my friend James, at Warhammer World, where he brought his knights, I brought my towel, and he brought his Hawk Lords.
Yep.
I think they're Hawk Lords.
Yes. That was it.
And we took out all the knights. Well, my towel couldn't actually kill a single knight. I think Jody did.
Jody took out all the knights.
Yeah. So yeah, I played like 2 games of 40k. But I'm gonna kind of try and do like a mini video series on the progress of my my Imperial Guard, because there's a few cool little quirky things that are going to be in it.
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah. It's just I like doing army progress videos and stuff, and
yeah, I think it's a really good thing to add, because it's almost like a learning process, obviously, as well.
Yeah.
And I think having that sort of beginner's guide to building a guard army, for example, is quite a good idea.
I mean, don't quote me on the tactics of it all and anything, because I'm still working on 7th edition. So.
Frost and Fist, is that Mythos, I assume? And even if it's not, good evening.
Well, I can guarantee you that it is Mythos, because he said beautiful people.
Okay.
So
or morning, or whatever time it is, wherever you are.
Well, he's in Texas, so
good early morning. No, late morning. Late morning.
It's like lunchtime almost.
Yeah.
So new with a brush, James playing with Jody, updated. Yeah, no.
Well, it got immediately taken down off YouTube. So
yeah, so you gotta get it quick.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it really for like a mini channel update.
Yeah, I think so. Although we have one thing just very quickly. I know it's not heresy related strictly, well, at all actually. This weekend, a few of us are filming a 40k battle report. That is going to be the biggest game we've played so far. Hopefully, it'll work. Amazing. It is going to be amazing. Hopefully, it will actually work from a video perspective,
yes,
and we'll actually be able to film it. But
it should do.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that in the future.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good.
Yeah, I won't be there.
No, unfortunately not. But get your guard ready, and then you can be here next time when Alex is Revenant.
Yeah.
And I might have my I don't know how to pronounce the name of it, but it's like the Maracnus or whatever they are tanks.
Oh, the Macarius.
Macarius.
I want the Macarius, like the Macarius Vanquishers, and
I want the Macarius Vulcan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want some.
Let's have a Stormlord.
No, I want that. That looks better.
Fill a Stormlord with Bullgrins.
No, I'm not that kind of cheesy player.
You might have to be when you play against Will.
Well, going by my record last week.
Yeah, that's true.
I just need to bring some dodgy dice.
Yeah, what does James bring to the channel?
Weighted dice, yeah.
Weighted dice. No, trust me, they're not weighted. Everybody rolled the dice.
We did,
yeah, this is true.
And I think Matt rolled the dice like 9 times, 10 times. I didn't roll a single 6.
I didn't roll a single one. And then you picked them up and rolled them, and it was like 6.
Yeah, I had to turn the electromagnet off on mine.
Yeah, there was definitely something funny going on there.
But yeah, that's pretty much it, isn't it? For them, like what's going to be happening and everything else. So let's talk some heresy.
Okay.
Yeah.
We totally skipped new releases, but to be honest, it was pretty much all Necromunda and Space Wolves, which no one cares about. So
it's not a lie.
Well, the thing is, the Forge World cocked up. They put out some upside down guns, and
apparently that was by design.
Yeah. So they're upside down with no handles, and they float on your hand. Apparently, they're like maglocks to your fist.
They're magic.
Oh, yeah, I kind of like the sound of that.
And then there's like the banana bearers. There's there's all sorts. So yeah,
noob. Yeah, I understand that noob. I get every time I see him as well, because I don't see the top of his head.
What? I didn't recognise Will. Was
It's
it
not-
at the top of his head?
Yeah.
Because all you see on the live stream because of Will painting is just the top of his head.
See, I can't paint and build and talk.
It's easy.
It's not too difficult. It's just hard to do it like in a way that you keep looking at the camera.
Move your camera.
Frost and Fist, James, you wound me. What have I done? Did I throw my knife too far?
Oh, because you said nobody cares about Space Wolves.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
well,
dude.
actually, I'll tell you what, right? I had a memory pop up on Facebook the other day. I've had bad dealings with Space Wolves. I never painted these Space Wolves because they're baby blue. I want to forget about them. I never want to see them again. So they are forgotten.
You know, I think one of my first ever like proper games of 40k was against Space Wolves. It was against your Space Wolves, man.
Yeah, it probably was.
I do love the aesthetic of Space Wolves, but yeah, I've tried starting them 6 times.
Probably a sign that you should not start them.
Yeah. Well, if you lie the camera down, you'd look straight at the camera.
Yeah, but then you'd see up his nose.
Yeah.
That'd be all you could see is straight up his nose.
There we go. I'll tell you what. If I think is that better? There we go. See, now you can watch me paint as well.
I won't put my camera down because I'm not wearing any trousers. I am. It'll be quite cold in here.
Yeah.
So look, I've even actually gone and picked up chapter approved. I've went and got the Imperial. Look, this is just heresy for me. I have 40k.
Right, we're getting off track again. Let's talk some heresy, shall we?
Yeah.
Heresy.
Matt, what do you want to talk about?
Heresy. Hello. Right. Well,
what's on the list of things to actually talk about in the stream?
What is on the list? Well, I need to discuss my list for the tournament we're going to in May, James and I. We are going to a tournament called the Ghoul Stars Aggression, I believe it is.
Yep. Which is
run by Greetings from the Warp.
Mm-hmm.
It should be really good. 3,000 points. I don't recall there being many restrictions to it, but I think it's focused mostly narratively.
Yeah, basically it's bring fun, fluffy lists, but everybody brings a little bit of a punch.
Yeah. So, and this is where I feel like, having seen your video from the last event, from the event last year, this is where I feel like I'm at quite a disadvantage. Because if I come against a Spartan or a Typhon or any kind of Lord of War heavy thing, all I can do is punch it to kill it.
Yeah, Jody did well with that.
Did he?
Yeah. He just had Assault Marines and his Leviathans to kill.
Yeah, but all my stuff's on foot, not jumping, and I can't run.
Or bring a pod in Leviathan.
I can't deep strike.
Oh shit! Yeah, you can't repeat.
Probably.
I should know that because I'm bringing.
Exactly.
Thing.
I do have a 10-man squad, or I do currently in my list have a 10-man squad of Melter and Combi Melter marksman vets who will be outflanking. But they'll just be they could potentially be miles away from anything useful.
You know what?
Yeah.
Don't run. Take the. Oh, but it's getting them there. I would say take some machine killer vets. But then you don't get outflank.
I haven't got any transfers. Just jumping in, just going to the chat quickly. Ellis, I do want an Arcus or something like that, but currently they're the only vehicles I have in my army are dreadnoughts, and I feel like if I had a tank, it would just get utterly focused down and destroyed ridiculously easily.
Yeah.
My original list had a 7-man heavy support squad with las cannons noob, but I switched that out for the veterans because I felt like having them outflanking was better with synergy with my outflanking Vorax, who are coming along. I've got my 6 Vorax in the list.
Yep.
Termies with chain fist.
How different was the list that you played against me the other day? Was that? Oh, okay. Because I'm happy to to play against it and do sort of a tailored list to see if you want to try anything out.
Yeah, well, this is part of the problem. I don't own everything that I wanted in the original 3K.
Yeah, that's true.
So I've got the list I played against you, Will. Basically,
I remember it well.
Yeah. So that list had a Podding Leviathan in there with Commander Orth, and that was my list.
Okay.
So, and that's kind of, there wasn't really a lot of people that brought like masses and there was transports and that, but there was a lot of Terminators. There was a lot of fun. I mean, someone brought a bloody Warhound, but
yeah, I saw that.
So and Sullivan, yes, I am going to the Heresy meetup tomorrow to talk about a campaign at WarGames Den.
And good evening, Sullivan. Sorry, I missed you popping up
there. So yeah, I will be there. So yeah, if you got dreadnoughts, I suppose you could try bring in some Mortis Contemptors with las cannons.
I was going to say, what what would you rather have in terms of ranged anti-tank?
I don't know.
Las cannons or melter? Because obviously, I'm guessing most stuff is going to have armored ceramite if it's.
No,
not necessarily.
No,
I only put armored ceramite if it's got an armor facing of armor 14.
Yeah.
If it ain't got an armor facing of 14, I don't put it on it.
Yeah, but that's going to be things that you're currently worried about, Matt, like the Spartans and
true.
The Typhon.
Well, I mean, I've got the list that I wanted originally. It had the Leviathan, obviously.
Yeah.
3 Contemptor Cortuses with either Carey's cannons or Volkite culverins and chain fists.
Yeah.
And a Deredeo with the dreadnoughts that I was going to bring.
What's the Deredeo got guns-wise? Just the autocannons?
And the missile launcher.
Is that strength 8, the autocannons, or are they strength 7?
Can you remember?
Yeah.
I've got a funny feeling they might be 8.
Because I think they've got Sunder as well.
Pass. It's been a very long time since I've used one. I haven't got my book on me.
Just throwing this out there. What about a Master of Signals with a las cannon squad?
Yes. Crazy expensive for toughness 3 guys with the 3-up save. Is my problem with them. That's the main reason why I ditched the squad out of the list originally.
Because the problem is you've got no mobility because you can't run. You can't.
No, that's why that's another reason why I went with the outflanking vets.
Yeah.
Yes, noob, I can. You're absolutely right. And with the fast attack squad. Okay, sorry. Just before I answer that, Jody, there's quite a lot of terrain on the tables. Is there? That would be quite useful, actually. So I could potentially go with the.
It depends. Some of the tables were quite open, but a lot of them had a good amount of terrain on. So you could you could hug terrain if you needed to.
Yeah, so depending on which table I was on, I could go with marksman or machine killer potentially on the vets if I stick with that.
Much. I mean, people didn't mind you moving terrain as well. If you, not saying you should move terrain to your advantage, but every game I played, the guys just went, "Are you happy with the table?" And they just like, right, pick a piece of terrain, pick that piece of terrain up, and move it to where you want it to. And we've done that each, and that's how we changed the table.
Yeah.
So, javelins. I know Jody's in love with his javelins at the minute.
Yeah.
But that's not a bad shout. Javelins are pretty amazing.
I have Storm Eagle.
Like simply... And a fire
I thought the Storm Eagle did pretty good in the game that we had, actually.
It did do quite well, yeah.
And it would give you some mobility.
Yeah, this is true. James, I'm not sure if you're talking, but I can't hear you.
I can't hear James.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't talking.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a Storm Eagle, I've got a Fire Raptor, I've got a Xiphon I could paint up and take a Xiphon.
I think
I'll tell you what, actually, yeah. If you can take 2 Xiphons...
No, I can only take 1 fast attack choice.
Take a Xiphon, because they are freaking amazing with ground tracking auguries and all that lot.
And the
las cannons and the missiles.
Las cannon and the rotary missiles.
Yeah, that might help you out quite a bit, because not a lot of people brought a lot of anti-air, unless it was another...
I did see a lot of like triple lightning lists and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're just not friend makers. Lightnings.
Yeah.
Two's enough. You don't need 3.
Yeah, exactly. So what would you do? Drop the veterans?
No.
To fit the Xiphon in? Drop the Deredeo to fit the Xiphon in?
I would keep the Deredeo personally.
What's the Deredeo?
Drop a Cortus. It's got the autocannons and the missile launcher.
I would drop a Cortus sooner than I would drop the Deredeo.
You need to. There's not enough points.
Can you move anything around? To free anything up?
What? A Xiphon's 205, I think.
Something like that. 220 maybe with the upgrades.
Yeah. So
I haven't got the red books in here, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's around about 240, I think, fully loaded. With the armored cockpit and all that lot as well. If you want to go.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd bother with the armored cockpit, but
does it come with chaff launchers? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
And the Xiphon's a good shout. I would keep your vets because that will give you some anti-tank to get onto their side of the board. So, yeah. The only other thing is, as someone just said, take a knight as a Lord of War.
Yeah, I could do. I mean, the only knight I've got at the moment is my Warden with his fist and Avenger cannon.
Buy a Porphyrion.
I'm not buying a Porphyrion. Thank you.
Definitely buy a Porphyrion.
The only other thing you could do is...
And you can't take a Porphyrion as a single choice Lord of War.
How can you not?
No.
Just
change your army and buy a Porphyrion.
Just throwing this out there. If you could get like 425 points, take a Shadow Sword.
Yeah. Well, yeah. See, yeah. The biggest issue I have with stuff like that is it doesn't fit with the rest of the army.
No,
I think
you've got an entire foot slogging list using the Reaping and a Shadow Sword. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think that seems too odd, actually.
I've just literally turned around and looked at something.
Okay.
Right? Go and buy 3 plastic land speeders.
Yes. And put grav on all of them.
Put grav and melters on all of them.
Yeah, that could work.
They can't deep strike, obviously.
No.
But you could start them on the table, bring them in from reserves. And then
that could work.
They could go quite rapidly across the table.
That's a pretty good idea, actually.
Because obviously, don't forget the graviton will bypass any flare shields and things like that.
True.
So that might be. I mean, you could take 4. You could take 3. I would probably take 3 personally.
Yeah. Sullivan, yes, it can indeed. The Atamantic something or Pavlova, something like that.
Atamantic Pavlova is the best thing ever, and I really want someone to model that now.
Yeah, Plasma I was tempted by on the Derrideo, Jody, but I went with the autocannons in the end, I think just from a points perspective.
Yeah. The Plasma is good. I've seen it used. It was used, actually, a guy used it at Greetings last time. And it did really well, actually.
Okay.
I know javelins over speeders, surely. Don't forget normal speeders. You can take. I know you can take. I'm thinking of money as well because javelins are quite expensive money-wise. So if you want to buy 3 javelins, for the cost, the cost of 1 javelin, you could buy 3 plastic land speeders almost.
Yeah. All right. Start making some notes.
But I think land speeders with graviton and multi-melters might work as a fast attack. I think the Xiphon would be better, but I'm just thinking of shots that you can put out. So you could put 3 graviton templates down with 3 melter shots as well.
Yeah.
So that's you got a potential of 6 potential explodes results on a Spartan.
Oh, and you can't take gravs on a javelin. Okay, yeah. Oh, of course, because they're las cannon missile launchers. Las cannon or missile launchers, aren't they? With heavy bolters on the front, I think.
Or a melter gun or multi-melter on the front.
Ah, right.
Which actually, if you want a cool way of mounting them, check out Jody's javelins actually, because he's used the Contemptor arm as a multi-melter and glued it underneath the javelin and made a control panel for the co-pilot.
Yeah, I have to give that a look. The other option I had was drop the veterans and put in a second Leviathan.
Ooh.
I mean, Leviathans do work really, really well.
What weapon loadout would you give it?
Well, it's 330 with the drill, 2 Volkites, the storm cannon, and 4 specs, and a Ceramite.
Actually, it's 10 to 10, not 330.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. I can't deep strike, Jody. unfortunately.
Yeah, because he's running the reaping, Jody.
Running
You
the
can't
reaping,
do
no deep striking. Otherwise, I'd buy about 5 of your dreadnought drop pods.
No one going to comment on my hilarious joke about the
No, I don't think so.
Fine.
I can't really think of anything else. I mean, the only other thing you could take is a load of las cannon tarantula turrets.
What slot are they in?
Fast.
I can only take 1 fast attack slot.
Yeah, but you can take 3 in 1.
Yeah,
slot. I think. So
you can deep strike them, but you're not allowed to deep strike.
No, exactly.
For God's sake.
No, exactly. It's if I can't work it out, I'm probably just going to end up taking Last of the Serrated Sun and drop pod all over everybody's face.
The only thing you're not allowed null deployment.
That's fine.
So that's the only rule they had last time.
I've got a Leviathan I can hide. Oh no, he's in a drop pod. I've got some Predators.
You do have some
Predators. Yeah, so that's the only thing they said.
Sullivan, yes, but I chose Volkite because it's more shots while I'm moving, because I can't run, so I'm going to be relatively slow walking up the board, so it's more shots with the Volkite and the Storm Cannon. Well. And the chem munitions get hot as well, so I could end up stripping hull points off myself.
Never ideal.
No.
I mean, you could take... I mean, I know the Melter Lance on the Leviathan is 18-inch range. So that could be a possibility. Put 2 Leviathans, if you stand them near each other... because then one can support the other. Well,
and don't forget they'll be surrounded by 3 Contemptor Cortices.
So you could have a dread mob almost moving up the table, supporting each other. That would be quite a big threat, and then that will also let all the rest of your army move up as. That'll keep. Run two Leviathans.
2 Leviathans, 3 Cortices, and a Deredeo.
Yeah,
that's
all right.
Awesome army.
People focus on the Leviathans. So, because they're big, scary things, I mean, if they get mobilized, the only thing I would say maybe take is maybe a Tech Marine or a Forge Lord and hide him behind the Leviathans to repair them.
Yeah,
I don't know what drop to fit one of them in.
But that's it. But if you've got enough walkers there, I would shield your Leviathans with your Contemptors.
Yeah.
No, actually, the other way around. I would shield...
Oh, really? Put the Leviathans out front?
Yeah. Because they can soak up more firepower because they're involved.
Yeah, they've already got the invul.
Yeah,
that's a good
so point. I would run them in like kind of a flying V formation. If you're a Mighty Ducks fan, then it's flying V. So Jody's saying cheese. This is
cheese on my Leviathans.
So 2 Leviathans moving up, the Cortices behind, because obviously you can't even overcharge the engine to run with the Cortices.
No. You can still overcharge for +1 initiative or 2 attacks or whatever.
So you can do that.
You just can't run.
So I would move the Leviathans up and up and up, Cortices behind, and last minute you break, fan out, and fuck up every. Sorry, I'm swearing. I didn't mean to swear, but
that's okay.
Screw up your opponent.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
That is a big threat, and then obviously the rest of your army can then slowly move up behind that screen.
Yeah. So what? So I'll drop the vets, put in a second Leviathan.
Yeah.
Would you kit it exactly the same with Storm Cannon and Volkite and the drill, or would you give it the Melter Lance?
The Melter Lance is 3 Melter shots at 18-inch range.
Yeah.
Probably go for the Melter.
Which are AP1 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I switch? So I'll try and switch out for both to have a Melter Lance instead of a Storm Cannon, or would you keep one with a Storm Cannon?
What have the Cortices got?
Either Carries or Volkite and Chain Fists.
I'll probably go. Carries is really short range, but Carries is multi-purpose.
Yeah.
As Jody just said as well, watch out for all the outflanking vets because everybody ran veterans of some sort. So all you got to do is if you keep them in the middle, then you're going to be pretty safe in the middle.
Yeah.
And then keep your troops on your flanks ready to like.
Yeah, well, I've got two 15-man tactical squads and a 7-man heavy support squad with auto cannons.
I'm just
then in the backfield 6 Vorax and a Previn turning up.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking of my list.
Can we stop very quickly just to inform Noob that there were no traitors in the last video.
I was traitor in the last video.
Apart from the who we playing? Death Guard?
Yeah.
Yeah. There were definitely no traitors on my side. So don't know what you're talking about, Noob.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of that list against my list, because my list is going to change a little bit from what I took last time. Basically, anything that was in a rhino is going to be in a Lamb Raider. So.
Sounds lovely. Sounds lovely.
Well, I completely forgot the main thing about Head of the Gorgon is anything that can take a rhino can take a Lamb Raider.
Yeah.
And outflank.
Yeah. Yes, you're absolutely right, Sullivan. I am in the I have magnetized the Leviathan, and I will be magnetizing the Contemptors when I get them. It's just to work out which weapons to buy first, basically.
Yeah. If I was to buy weapons, I don't see a lot of people running Grav unless they're in a drop pod. The Metal Lance in a drop pod again.
Yeah.
The Storm Cannon seems to be the favourite for walking, but then you can't hurt armor 13. Oh no, you can hurt 13. You can't hurt armor 14.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll probably go 2 Metal Lances.
2 one on each.
Yeah. And then a melter gun in the hand with a siege drill.
Yeah.
Siege drill, not claw.
Oh, yeah, drill all the way.
Yeah.
And then
and Volkite.
We should put Volkite on the Contemptors.
Yeah, it's Trumi. If it's Death Guard, yeah, Volkite. You know what we should do, Matt? Definitely.
What's that?
Between us, we should do a Fury of the Ancients.
Oh hell yes!
You've wanted to do a Fury of the Ancients for as long as I can remember.
Since I first saw that Rite of War. Well, I've got 3 Contemptors, 3 Dreadnoughts, and a Leviathan for my word bearers, so I could almost do it now.
Yeah, that's something I want to take to an event at some point. I want to do a Fury. It's going to be literally a budget Fury of the Ancients, because it's going to be all Calf Contemptors that I can bake, steal, and borrow.
Yeah.
With a couple of Leviathans.
Armored Ceramite and Phosphex on the Leviathans.
Yeah, Armored Ceramite, Phosphex, and I would leave it at that.
And Volkite nipples.
And Volkite, because that gives you a bit of long range. And Volkite is strength 6, so it's gonna hurt stuff. It's gonna hurt rhinos, and stuff. So yeah. I'd run that, and that'll give you loads of. I've just read that on Noob's already.
Yeah, so
I'm not happy right now with you. I'm not happy with you.
So I think that'd be fine, Matt. I'll keep.
All right, cool.
So I mean, we can talk about it more off air as well.
Yeah.
So we're only an hour in.
I know, right? Pretty good.
So guys, any questions from the guys in the chat?
Let's about anything heresy related. And
no, anything related.
If
you can criticize Will for his choice of Dark Angels as his 40k army, then feel free to do that as much as you like.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
So
terrible idea.
I just realised as well, I've got these guys sitting here, which I found last night. I've got Gygor Fellhand or whatever his name is.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And
Araman. Yeah. Gygor Fellhand makes a very nice assaulty HQ model.
It does.
If you can trim off all of the wolfy bits. He makes a very good base for an assaulty model.
So, yeah. So yeah, when look forward to seeing myself and Matt at Greetings if you guys are going.
Yes, indeed, and I'm sure we'll probably end up doing a little video series about it anyway. And we'll probably do, or I will at least probably do a. I'm just leaving for Greetings. I've just got to Greetings. I'm meeting people at Greetings kind of videos as well.
Yeah, I mean, we can both probably do a live thingy from Greetings as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
On Instagram.
Need to get a t-shirt.
I need to get a t-shirt and some stickers. We want to get some stickers.
Yes, we do.
I'm a big fan of stickers.
You are obsessed with stickers
and some dice.
Yes, we are working on the dice.
We do need some dice.
We are working on dice. Guys, that's something that you guys can help us with, actually. Dice colours.
We're going with black dice with yellow numbers.
Yeah, good.
Because that fits the channel art better, and we think it'll be a little bit more striking.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, Jody, you're bringing your Raven Guard. I kind of want. No, I want to play you. I want to play them. I think. No, I do definitely. I think that'd be great.
Yeah, no. I'm not. What's that? Before battling Fulgrim, do you take Ferris? Do you think Ferris had a splitting headache?
He was angry. He was angry.
Yeah.
I think he was just a little bit. Well.
See, now
he wasn't thinking straight. That's for sure.
Now you said black and yellow. All I've got in my head is that black and yellow.
No,
black and yellow,
James. No. I do have the power to mute you.
I think the problem that Ferris had when he was charging Fulgrim is that he just got a little bit ahead of himself.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. You know what, right? I've got this kind of half-built Lamb Raider here with some Dark Angel stuff. It's going to have a meeting with a hammer.
Smash it up. Put it on a base of some description.
Yeah.
On a base.
Oh look, I've got this lovely Valkyrie. I've got this Valkyrie here with.
Right. There is a question that we have missed in there. Just wanted your guys' opinions on Emperor's Children. How can they be beaten so I can better my Emperor's Children, army tactics, and list? Haven't
they got a very, very good right, one of the new ones, that gives their one of their shooty squads
Third Company Elite? They can take Cacophonised troops.
The Cacophonised troops. That is a freaking amazing right of war. Cacophony are amazing. The only thing is they get hot in that right of war.
Okay.
But it is such a good right of war.
I was going to say, when I was looking through all the legions just to see if I wanted to get another one, that was one of the rights that sort of drew me towards Emperor's Children.
Yeah, I was going to do the Cacophony Third Elite, but then I really want to do a Loyalist Emperor's Children with Soltavitz and Rylanor. So
yeah,
which we found out what happened to Rylanor. Did everyone know that? Did everyone hear that? There's a story going around about Rylanor.
Oh, is that what happened to him?
It's something to do with Angron.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. Supposedly, this is whispers I've heard.
Okay.
So, yeah. Apparently, there is a bit of a story about Rylanor somewhere.
Yeah, I've not come across one. What have you got in your list at the moment, Emperor's Children wise? Because they're very good melee.
Yeah, Phoenix Spears all round.
Melee Legion. They've got millions of buffs to combat res and stuff, haven't they?
You can get them to like initiative 7 on the charge.
Yeah, with like +4 or 5 to combat res. So
yeah,
you can win a combat without killing anybody and with taking losses, which is just ludicrous.
Emperor's Children on bikes are really good as well, actually. Put them on the
9 jet bikes.
Yeah, put them on the.
Okay, wow.
Put them on dick bikes with Phoenix Spears, and they're actually really, really good. 20-man assault squad. Give them melter bombs. No one will go near it.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's.
I don't actually know much else about his.
Cheers, Jody. Have a good one, mate. Thanks for joining us.
See you, Jody.
Yeah, see you, Jody. No doubt, I'll chat to you soon. So,
is Eidolon any good?
Eidolon is really good
on the turn he charges.
Yeah, because he's got
an at-initiative Thunder Hammer, isn't he, on the turn he charges?
Yes.
But I came up against him, and he was good. He came up against Ferris. No, he didn't. I need to kill him in Contemptor.
Eidolon with a squad of Palatine Blades could be quite good.
Palatine Blades aren't that great, I don't think, personally.
No, but they can all take Phoenix Spears, can't they?
No.
Isn't that on the Palatine Blades the power armor ones?
The power armor dudes with
they can take the swords.
They got charnable sabers, whatever they are.
They do. I thought they could take. Bear with me a second. You guys keep talking, so So it's not just an empty chair.
I don't think they can.
I haven't got my books here.
I do. I've just got them.
Yeah, I don't think they can all take Phoenix spheres.
No, I don't. I think it's the Terminators that can, but
yeah, you got the Phoenix Terminators. Yeah,
I
could be wrong. However, it's happened once before.
Is it Command Squad maybe then that I'm thinking of?
I think Command Squads can. What's that? Fulgrim and his guard and Eidolon also have.
Any member of the squad may exchange their chargeable saber for one of the following: Phoenix Power Spear.
Oh, okay. I'll eat my words. There you go.
I was about to correct myself just now. Literally, by 2 seconds. I was right.
Cool. Yeah, I mean,
so I think that could be pretty brutal.
Sullivan, I'll tell you what. The best thing you could probably do is send us your list, and then we can look at the list next week if you can send it to us by then, and we'll go over it, and then maybe if we can make improvements, we'll try to.
Because it'll give us a chance to swat up on the Emperor's Children as well.
That's it. So if you can email, look at the email in the description and send us the list. We can all open it and have a look then, and we can all give our thoughts and that, and we can talk about that next week maybe.
Yeah, sounds good to me. I'll put all the contact details and stuff in the description, as James said.
Yeah, that's gonna be your best bet, because obviously just writing it in the chat is not really gonna give us an idea on what the theme of the list is going to be and everything. So yeah, send us an email with the list and we'll have a better look. And anybody else that wants to send us a list, email it.
By all means.
Whether it be 30k, 40k, Age of Sigmar, we can all have a look. I mean, I don't know much about Age of Sigmar, but
we'll give Age of Sigmar a bash. Can't promise anything on that one. 30k or 40k is probably a safer bet.
Nagash is good.
Yeah.
So Space Marines and Age of Sigmar are really good, apparently.
Yeah. So
well, Drago did turn up. No, is it Drago? Yeah, it is Drago. Drago turned up in the old Warhammer,
in the End Times books.
Yeah.
I mean, not officially, but a big knight in shining silver armor.
Yeah.
And I'm sure one of the old relics was a power fist or something, wasn't it?
Yeah,
essentially.
Along those lines. So, but yeah, send us your list. Anything you want to.
That'd be really interesting, actually. I'd be very interested to see that.
Even if you want like hobby advice, 30, 40k shopping lists.
Bring everything down when we
don't send one of them to James.
Bring everything down when we have this party at Matt's flat and.
Yeah. Why not? Do it. Let's do it.
Then, I mean, I'm looking. Well, obviously, we're going to have our sort of event in Warhammer World as well in September.
That's what, September time?
Yeah, it's going to be probably beginning of September-ish, I reckon. So if people want to come along, meet us, say hello, that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, have a game or something.
Give us some grief in person, noob, instead of just.
I'm basically just going to book a table or a table on each day, and just if anyone wants to come up and have a game, there's tables there to use, which it kind of worked really well last time. So I'll try and get the big table as well.
Oh yeah, we need to get the bridge, the Jamigan Bridge or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that would
because that table is
I've wanted to play on that table for such a long time.
Yeah, that table is so cool.
New March is going to have to be because I've had a change of plans, because obviously I'm going to London in March now rather than Warhammer World. So yeah, for my birthday. So I'm going to be spending a week in London instead, unfortunately. So sorry about that. It was going to be in March, but then also we've got Salute. I know the XLC, Jody and Sam is going to be along with them. So what you got to do is you got to go with Sam and get a photo with him. And what I want everyone to do, anyone who gets a photo with Sam, I want them to send it to us.
Yeah,
because then I can Photoshop it and do all sorts of stuff to it. It's going to be fun. If everyone hasn't seen it yet, there is the picture. There is the meme I made of Sam as well, which he seems to love everyone talking about. So because Sam's kind of got the title "Best Looking Man in Heresy," isn't he, or something?
That doesn't surprise me.
So,
That
but
doesn't
then
surprise me.
not only that, a lot of people that watch his videos, their wives kind of like him as well.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I made a little meme that says "stealing hearts and wives" with a picture of Sam. So, yeah, it's going to be good. If you're going to Salute, hopefully I can get a T-shirt by then. I will be there because it is literally 20 minutes up the road from me. It's not far from me at all.
Oh, okay. We'll have to try and get you a T-shirt.
It's at the Excel Centre, so it's like a 25-minute drive for me in good traffic. So I'll be there. I'll wear my T-shirt. I might even have if we got dice by then, I might have some dice in my pocket that I can give out.
Yeah, when is it?
April.
We can definitely.
Yeah, we can get sorted by that.
And I'll get some stickers and that. And if anyone sees me with a Westberks, say what, I could give you a sticker and a dice. There you go.
In his other job, James is a doctor and he gives out stickers.
Sticker sales.
So, yeah. What's that? Robert Mitchell, poor you. I live in London. Nothing special here. I used to spend a lot of time in Camden in my younger days. Yeah. I won't say what I was up to, but it involves a lot of like.
Was it no good?
It was a lot of concerts, so it involved a lot of stuff.
Concert-related activities.
Yeah. So it was really good. I used to love Camden. I used to love it. It's about there near enough every weekend. Yeah. So, but yeah. So meet us at events. We're all going to be there. I'm sure we'll. I won't say hello because there will be sticker dice black eye. What? Don't get it.
What's that? I won't say hello because there will be sticker dice black eye. What do you mean by that, noob? So maybe we're all being stupid. We are quite stupid.
It's like you get to see how big I am in person as well. I'm only a little guy, but I'm really wide.
He's got giant hands.
I've got giant hands, yeah. See, look, this is an iPhone 6 Plus, right? In my hands, it looks like a normal phone.
Freakishly huge hands.
Yeah. So, I think there's not really much else. Apart from, you want to give any shout outs to anyone?
SDFnet 40K. If you're a reader of blogs, go and check him out. I've been reading him, reading some of his stuff over the last couple of days. He was the guy that won our giveaway.
Yeah.
Yes, he is that guy.
So congratulations to him for that. What did he go? He went for Aspera Militarum in the end.
No, Militarum Tempestus.
Militarum Tempestus.
Yep.
Dude, I love you.
Yep. So go check out his blog. I'll put a link in the description. Once I've turned around and once we're done here, I'll sort the description out with all of the email address and YouTube and not YouTube, obviously. Instagram and blah 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 blah.
All the social media.
That's what I was trying to say. Thank you, Will.
So
the official interpreter for the channel.
I wish I could go to an event every week, but yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it?
I'm sure I'll be single very quickly.
So what's this planning session for tomorrow?
Basically, our local store is going to be running like a 30k campaign.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, yeah, it's they want to do like a painting sort of thing along. This is kind of the other reason why I've held off the Death Guard a little bit as well, because I'm probably going to be doing the Death Guard for this campaign as well, maybe.
Gotcha.
So I want to see what they're going to be doing and talking about and everything else. If you haven't joined and you are in the south, basically, even if you're not in the southeast, there is the UK Southeast and South Horus Heresy Players Group.
Easy for you to
That's
say.
A mouthful. So if you're a Heresy player and you live in the southeast or south of England, join that group. People chat in there. People arrange games in there. I think there's around like 100 people in there now. There's more than that.
Yeah, there are a fair few. Yeah.
So it's growing all the time.
Yeah.
If you've got an event in the area, post it up. Also, if you've got an event you want us to talk about, email again, or even message us on Facebook, or chuck it in the community group.
We don't charge much for promotions.
No, just send some plastic crack.
Send James a sticker; he'll be absolutely fine. He'll sell anything for you.
Yeah, send me some stickers. I'm gonna cover myself in stickers.
Is that going to be for the 2,000 subscriber video when you sing the?
No,
actually, I was just thinking about James's character. Channel trailer,
yes,
the sticker.
yes. We need
Sticker
to redo
monster.
the channel trailer. We need to redo a bit of the channel trailer with James.
Yeah.
The sticker monster.
Yeah, definitely.
Or the hoarder.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah, that's going to be entertaining when we get it around to them.
The plastic dealer.
Shout out to a new model shop opening in Maidstone Mall, run by the guy from Rochester Gaming Store.
Yeah. So I'm quite relatively lucky. I mean, within like stone's throw from me, I've got a Games Workshop. I've got WarJames Den, which is up the road from me. I've got Rochester Games and Models, which is down the road. I've also got I think it's what are they called? Regal Models. I've also got a casting company which make their own models. I cannot remember the name of that company. There's like 9. I think there's 9 like model shops in my area, which is really good. So I mean, a few of those are like model cars and like as in RCE stuff and that. They do a few model bits, but yeah, we're quite lucky here in. I mean, I'm in Medway in Kent, so we're quite lucky here, model shop wise.
Yep.
I just wish that there was a big gaming centre.
Yeah.
So
Noob, from the look of it, shout out to Noob.
Yeah, well, you'll have to let us know because that sounds like something I would want to check out.
We'd be interested.
Big fan of.
Yeah, man. Oh, shame it's not live. I could troll you.
That's probably why he's not doing it live. Because he knows get all the revenge.
We will come and troll you.
I mean, again, always, I love podcasts. I'll give it a listen. I mean, there's, as always, I'm going to do my usual shout outs to the podcasts I listen to.
Yeah.
So Geno52, Radio Free Isfan, Unremembered Heresy, Legion of Lies. I think that's it. That's what I listen to.
Yeah, Unremembered Heresy are great, actually. That's Sam and Callum, isn't it, from Empress Path and...
which now includes Jodie.
Tabletop Banter, which does now include Jodie, yes, indeed.
Jodie has been officially announced in the latest episode.
Yes.
Which is actually quite... The latest episode is quite good. They talk about me quite a bit in it, actually. Yeah. Mainly about how I've not beaten any of them in any games.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, yeah, Gaming Centre would be amazing. I would love to open my own shop, but that's never going to happen. So, yeah, I'm trying to help out my local stores as and when I can with stuff. I mean, I built a load of shelving for one of them the other week. So, yeah, I'm always willing to help out as and when I can. So, but, guys, as said, email us anything you want us to talk about, and it will be. I was
going to say, yeah, for the live streams as well. If you've got any questions or any topics you want us to discuss, we're always open to suggestions.
Yep, certainly.
So yeah, that's it's going to be good. So do I show them the?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hang on, I forgot Noob was Welsh.
Who's Welsh?
Yeah, Noob was Welsh. I forgot about that. What were you doing about, I don't know, late afternoon last weekend?
Wow. That's a low blow.
Are you talking about the rugby?
That is a low blow.
Ah, no, it was fine.
It's only Noob.
Oh, BP. Right.
I think the people that have stuck with us to the end deserve to see something a bit cool.
Show off other people's models. Yes. That is something we want to do.
That's something we talk about all the time, but we never get around to.
We do. Yeah.
Email stuff to us, and we will very happily showcase it because we always love looking at other people's models as well.
Yep.
And we think everybody should get. If you don't have a YouTube channel or you don't have whatever, so if you don't have a YouTube channel or whatever and you want to get your stuff out there, just chuck it over to us. We will very happily promote you and your painting skills.
If you want to send us free Stickers. Send me stickers.
All the free stickers you find, send them straight to James.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Noob didn't rise to the bait.
No, he was the bigger man.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I apologise. I apologise profusely. That was a low blow, and I shouldn't have done it. Yeah.
Oh, it's James.
James is doing it. All right, ladies and gents, thank you very much for sticking with us this evening. There was a bit of rambling. It wasn't perfect, but it was the first time trying out this one.
Yeah,
And,
which is good. You know, it's good that it's all sort of West Berks gaming now. I think it's going to be very good.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot planned out for the future. I think it's very good to have James here because he brings an aspect of the hobby that I think we very much like and we very much want and we very much appreciate in terms of
Okay.
Do it, Noob.
Okay.
Oh god.
That's fair enough. I prefer it if you didn't go quite that far. I'll take half of that. I'll go for the drunk bit. That's fine.
We'll go for the second. We'll go for the second half.
Well, this is one of the reasons why in September I want to have the hotel and then maybe get a taxi to Warhammer.
Oh yeah, taxi
on the Saturday night.
That's why. Why do you want the hotel, James?
Yes. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much for sticking with us. And
yes, indeed. We look forward to.
We appreciate it. We appreciate all the questions and comments and stuff. And I'll update the description with all of the contact information. So chuck all the stuff that you want to in there, and we'll show it off. Talk about it within reason, obviously. Yes,
we will catch you.
thank you all. And James is going to provide the closing. Credits, I suppose.
This Valkyrie, this boring old Valkyrie, has some really cool technology, and it's really cool. I mean, it plays this amazing music.
I love it.
So I don't know if you guys can see, but
yeah. We can, and we can hear.
Yeah.
I put a Bluetooth speaker inside the Valkyrie. So this is going to be the start of something good, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I can play that. I can play all sorts. I mean, the one thing that I do really like that I've found is I managed to find some like sound effects and stuff as well. So we've got like jet noises.
It's going to be so cool. so cool.
So, 2018, Armies on Parade. I think I'm going to enter.
Yeah, it's going to be the loudest entry ever.
Yeah. The thing is, I have to leave my phone at the shop as well.
Yeah. Just get a cheap MP3 player or something, or an old phone or something.
I'll tell you what, if anyone's got a Sly Marbo they're willing to sell, let me know because I do want the model.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can't get it anymore because I missed it. So if anyone has got a Sly Marbo that they're willing to sell, let me know.
Yeah. I think Sam might have missed the big reveal.
Might need to do it again.
I know that
again.
That is the big. I'll let it play us out. There we go.
Yeah.
I'll play the proper version.
All right. In fact, let me know when you're done because I'm just going to say thank you very much. It is super awesome. It does need Sly Marbo jumping out of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And hopefully he'll get that sorted before too long.
Yeah, I want to have 1,000 points ready for like end of March, so I can come down and play with you guys. So
sounds good to me.
So here it is, the ride of the Valkyries, and we will see you all later, guys.
Yes.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Just getting into it.
I'll tell you what you need also? You need to strap some surfboards to the side of it.
Yes.
That's it, yeah. I'll do it.
Yeah, excellent. Do it. Slime Marbo jumping out one side, surfboard strapped on the other. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a good one, and we'll catch you next week. Check out the description below for contact details and stuff.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.